guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're an oldie, welcome back, guys. I know it's been a little minute since I posted an actual tutorial video, but we're back. And this video, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this beautiful cut crease. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. We're going to be going in with the Culture palette from Juvia's Place, and we're going to be using the Nairaland, the Wazobia, and Jigawa. I hope I'm pronouncing these correct. But those are the colors I'm going to be using for the inner transition shade, and I'm just going to be applying those shades back and forth to get a perfect blend before I start to cut the lid. And to cut the crease, I'll be going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Walnut. And when you cut your crease, it really just takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. Don't rush this process, because when you do, you can end up with one cut looking different than the other. And what I notice is whenever I do this type of tutorials, or I do this type of steps where I do one eye and then the other one, sometimes I have one eye that always looks a little different than the other, but for the most part they are sister and they are thugging it out, so they still turned out good. But I'm definitely just taking my time and going around, and usually I line up the cut first and then I go in and fill in the inside. That's what always works best for me. So you know, everything is your preference, but this is what works best for me. All right, for me to set the cut crease here, I'm going in with the Nudes by Juvia's Place, and it doesn't have a color, or a name, but it's that shade I showed you guys from the palette, and I'm using that to set it as well as my color that I'm going to apply on that area for the cut crease. And I'm just going to pat that in the area. I don't want to blend that out, because I want to make sure that that it is setting the cut, as well as the color applies directly in the space I would like it to be. So now I'm going in to apply from the Culture palette by Juvia's Place, the Wazobia. And that is going to be the first transition shade to the outer part of the crease to blend it out, so we can start darkening that before we apply our liner. And I'm also going to be going back and forth with the other colors as well from the Nairaland and the Jigawa, just to make sure that that blends out on the top as well, so it can look as blended as possible before we apply the other colors as well as the liner. Lastly, we're going to be going in with the Juvia's Place Nubian Coral. We're going to be using that brown tone there. It doesn't have a name, and I'm going to be using it to darken out the outer crease, because it's going to help us define that area for when we cut, well, not cut, I'm sorry, but when we do the liner. I just like to apply that darker shade in the corner, because once I apply the wing liner portion, it's going to blend out good in the corners. All right, so now it's time for the liner, and as you can see, we're going in with the Maybelline Stay Matte Lipstick. So I'm using a thin liner brush, and I'm just going in and starting to form my wing. And I like to use this type of matte lipstick, because sometimes it helps achieve the look I want, or if the color that I have in a lipstick, I will use it as a liner. If you've seen before previously on my channel, I use any type of product that may achieve a look that I desire. Sometimes I may use different contour methods as a liner for my lips. So really, I like to use my products for more than one purpose, and that is what we're doing here to form the wing liner. All right, so here I am going in with the Nubia palette from Juvia's Place, just to darken out the outer part of the crease, and it just helped define it, so you can determine not determined, but you can see the details in those outer crease. In here, I'm going in with the NYX glitter glue, and I'm lining the outer part of my cut crease so that I can apply the glitter. And the glitter I'm using is one of the glitters that I made, that I showed in my previous video, that I made with other colors as well, but that's the glitter I'll be using. And guys, I'm sorry if the angle that I'm in is not the best when I'm trying to show y'all this eye. I realized, like, after I was editing the video, that I probably 90% of the video was turned towards my mirror while I was doing my makeup, opposed to looking at the camera. I'm definitely gonna fix that next time, but I hope you guys can just see the steps and the details when I'm showing you guys. I messed this up. Whoa. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it and made it this far, please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And as always, stay true and stay you, and I will see you guys in the next video.